Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Apollo13 campaign in Reentry. Previously, the crew finally received their command module and lunar module power-up procedures. And as it says under here, Fredo has been up receiving the entry LM prep EI minus 6 hours procedures for the lunar module and activation operations, which we can find in the LM checklist. Let's see here. There we go. And there's a dedicated section called mission, which is a temporary section just added for the duration of this mission only, which contains the entire procedure for the LM activation. We also have one procedure loaded into the mission platform command module as well, which is the EI minus 6 plus 30, which we were part of as they were read up yesterday, or in the previous mission.
Aquarius, Houston.
Go ahead, Houston.
Okay, Skipper, we figured out a way for you to keep warm. We decided to start powering you up now. And what we want you to do is take your entry LEM prep checklist and start at the top where it says BAT 5 normal feed on, and then jump over, as it says, to your 30-minute activation. And do all of the 30-minute activation up to, but not including the burn.
Okay, if I understand you correctly, then that gives me leeway to maneuver when we get up to activation complete, and we can be in position for the burn, but we will not burn. We don't have a pad anyway.
That's affirmed, Jim. You could maneuver to burn attitude, or you could maneuver to an attitude which would put the sun in the windows to warm the place up.
Okay, so then we are going to need that activation checklist. It's in the lunar module section. There we go. Then we'll run through this, and this is quite familiar from earlier. This is the modified 30-minute activation checklist. And we're going to do that all the way until we get to the set mission timers step. So let's go ahead. Flashlight. Number 1. We have voltage. And the reason for the power-up is, as you can remember from the timelines, if you did see that mission, was that we have Midcourse correction 7 coming up, where we will move the perigee into the atmosphere. And that was at about minus 5 hours before entry interface, so at 137.40.
Okay, Houston, we'd like to get a hack to set our mission timer here, Jack.
Okay, Fredo, set it at 133.35 straight up.
So 133.35. And so that's 100. 1, 2, 3. 130. 1, 2, 3. 133. And 35. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Okay, I'll give you the 2-second delay in there. Stand by to start. Start.
Okay. We now have the mission timer synchronized, and if you would like, you can go ahead and press the sync met timers to make everything perfect. So it's not very important to do that, but I'll just show you the feature. And we were right on, so everything is good.
And Houston, Aquarius, I guess the next thing for the paint will be a course alignment 000, but just let it hold up now and we get enough time on the RCS thrusters.
Roger, we're looking at them. We'll give you the go on them. Okay, Aquarius, your quads are 120 to 133 now, so you're cleared for thrusters.
That's the firmware call. What we're doing now, Jack, is letting the spacecraft drift in its mode to pick up the Earth again.
Okay, so now we are going to continue with the checklist until it asks us to damp the rates, and we also need to wait for Earth to align itself in front of our windows. Remember, this checklist is tailored for this mission based on the previous procedures. And we are burning towards the sun, and we'll do the same as we did in the previous mid-course correction burn, where we are going to use the crescent, or the line between night and day, and we are going to rotate so our spacecraft plus x-axis is in the direction of the sun.
Aquarius, your ASA is warmed up now. You can activate the egg.
Okay. Okay, so that allows us to center the AGS platform on our current attitude. Okay, so we now have our eggs platform aligned with this attitude. Okay, minimum impulse.
And it's getting a little warm in here now, thank you.
Duck blinds are always warmer, Jim, when the birds are flying. Aquarius, something we're thinking about right now is if we can do it without using a lot of RCS, it'd be to our advantage time-wise to try to get in alignment.
See what we can do, Jack.
Okay, and we'd plan to use the moon and the sun for that.
Jack, it sounds good. I think from our position here, we know where the sun and moon are, and it's strictly going to be a pitch maneuver, so I think we can save some gas, and I'll see what we can do. So are you going to ship us up Rustman?
We are, standby one.
And that sun feels wonderful. It's shining in the rendezvous window.
Aquarius, before we can ship you a load, we'll have to have on panel 11 under COM the up data link circuit breaker closed.
It's closed.
Roger, Aquarius, they're through with it at your computer.
Thank you.
And Aquarius, Houston, take option 1 on the P-52 when you get to it.
Okay, so the sun is going to be a pitch up maneuver from where we are now. You can see the sun direction. Okay, centered.
Okay, Houston, we have the sun marks, and I'll start a pitch now to go over and pick up the moon.
Roger. Looks to us like you got her line, Jim.
Okay, we have the moon.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident that the platform's fairly decent.
Aquarius, Houston, we think we've figured out a way to save you some time at a very critical, very full schedule. And that's by doing a docked course align since we got the limb up now. That would save you a maneuver or two.
Houston, Aquarius, it seems to me a dock course line might be quicker for Jack.
Yeah, we think it would be, and to save you quite a bit of time at a place where you're going to be pretty busy. Also save you some petrol.
Firm.
Okay, Jim, we're looking at doing this in the service module SUP attitude, and the optics will be pointed away from the sun, so it should be a good attitude for P-52.
Okay, so we'll be going to the service module SUP attitude, at which time we'll do a dock course align. And then you want Jack then to do a P-52?
The way we'll do that in our timeline, Jim, is to go ahead and do the service module jet, and then we'll just stay in that attitude, and when it comes time in our timeline as we've outlined, bring the platform up, we'll proceed with the P-52, course line and then the P-52. And Aquarius, one thing, however, that we do not plan to do is to proceed with the command module power-up prematurely.
I roger.
Understand.
Okay, Houston, this is Jack.
Go ahead, Jack.
Okay, I just wanted to talk over what it looks like we've had some changes in the flight plan here due to Jim's P-52. Can you talk over with me what your plans are?
Roger, Jack. Since we've got the pings up, we plan to use that information to give the CMC a docked course align. And then when we're in the service module jettison attitude, we'll wait until it comes time to power up the CMC, and we'll give the CMC a docked course align, and we'll pick some good stars to give you a final line with. And it looks like we can pick some stars that are looking away from the sun and which you can find in that service module jettison attitude. So we'll save you quite a bit of gas and save you some time in a very busy time.
Hey, that sounds good. Really fine.
Aquarius, Houston, over.
Go ahead, Houston.
Okay, Jim, I got an MCC-7 pad when you're ready to copy, over.
Okay, stand by.
Okay, we're in luck. I got one pad left.
Okay, we'll take care not to change this one. You ready to go?
Go ahead, Joe.
MCC-7, 13739er, 4839er, minus 00031, plus all zeros, plus 00001, N/A, plus 00205, 00031, 023, 008, 359er. The rest is N/A. Remarks? Plus X, 4-jet, RCS. And your weights for the DAP load, LEM weight, 25181, CSM weight, 62468. Over. And Aquarius, Houston, I have a service module SEP pad if you want to copy that now. Over. Okay, the pad reads as follows, and then I'll repeat the angles for you so you can copy them. Following MCC-7, maneuver the LEM to the following FDAI attitudes. Roll 000, pitch 91.3, yaw 000. Okay, that's correct. And the last part of the pad is at GET 1381000, which is EI minus 4.5 hours, execute a push of 0.5 feet per second, 4-jet plus X, perform SM SEP, then execute pull 0.5 feet per second, 4-jet minus X. Over.
Houston, Aquarius, Jack's entering the command module now.
Okay, Jim. Okay, Aquarius, the last pad I have for you right now is the LEM jettison pad.
Okay, go ahead, Joe.
Okay, Fred. Prior to 141.40.00, which is EI minus 1 hour, maneuver the LEM to the following FDAI angles. Roll 130, pitch 125, yaw 012.4. The corresponding CSM gimbal angles will be roll 2-9er-1, pitch 1-9er-6, yaw 045, and that's the pad, over.
Okay, and the power-up of the Odyssey has started. So then we have the other checklist, which was the EI -630. Then we'll run it. And we've already copied the pads. Then we'll go through that procedure that was read up in the previous mission. Then we have the CM-RCS preheat checklist, and it's all been added directly in here, so you can just go to the next step here, and it's going to start doing that. Okay, and then we're back into the normal flow that we went through in the last mission. Okay, Odyssey is starting to come back alive, but not very much yet.
Aquarius, Houston.
Go ahead, Houston.
Roger, we're looking at Lem Current to see if Jack has started his preheat, and we haven't seen it yet. Is he doing okay down there?
Houston, Jack said he already started it. He said in 1 more minute he'll be up to 20 minutes.
Oh, roger that.
Do you see the current now, Houston?
Standby one on that, Jim.
Okay. And thanks for keeping
That's
us on it.
affirmative, Jim. It looks like we are seeing one now.
We recommend at this time that you do an eggs to pings align, the 400 plus 3 procedure only. Over.
Okay.
We recommend that you perform this burn in eggs as you did the last mid-course maneuver. We think it'll save gas. Over.
Okay, Joe, you want me to line up the same way we did the last one, too?
Okay, here's the big story. We'd like you to trim to zero pitch to 008 degrees in roll and to 0 degrees in yaw. Then we'd like you to do the body axis align, 400 plus 5, 400 plus 0. Pitch and roll to pulse, select ags, do the burn in ags. How does that sound? Over.
Okay, we're in attitude.
Aquarius Houston, your attitude looks real good. We will give you a mark at 10 minutes to the burn, which is in 28 seconds.
Okay. We're burning in the eggs and using the egg ball.
Right, I was looking at the wrong clock, and we're a little under 10 minutes now. I'll give you a mark at 9 minutes, okay?
That's fine.
Aquarius Houston, we have 10 seconds till 9 minutes to the burn. Three, 2, 1, mark, 9 minutes.
Okay, here's about 3 minutes ago. We're all squared away.
Okay, let's prepare for the burn, which will be a burn where we use the translation jet to burn in the up direction, which is I on the keyboard.
And Aquarius Houston, roger that. We're standing by for your body axis align and your zeroing 404, 405, 406, going to 470.
So these are currently not functional. I just started playing a little bit around with the eggs since the previous missions. And this would read out the delta V in the selected axis. Just staying true to the procedures, and then I can implement this. And the way that we're going to do our burn is to just manually get this one to reach the target. And this is an RCS burn. Okay, and ignition.
We're burning.
Copy that, Fred.
Okay, now we are at 20.5 nautical miles of altitude with the PE.
Okay, that's good. Okay, if you're happy, can we maneuver to service module step attitude now?
That's affirmative, Aquarius.
And obviously, once I get the delta V measure in the AGS, you can perform this burn without using
And
this.
I'm pitching up to the proper attitude.
Okay, we're looking at it.
Okay, and now we are in burn attitude. I hit Roger too quick there, but that doesn't really matter. We are now in SM separation attitude, and we should be go for the rest of the timeline, which is going to be all the way down into re-entry and splashdown. So with that, I'll see you in the next mission.